keep attacking me. Down with my day one, stay true to my faculty. As far as this hip-hop, I gang bang it actively. We form Voltron while giving out vasectomies. We smashed in the state, never talk to the J. These niggas shaking bake is why we can't relate. Evolved in top tier without a blemish or smear. With a middle finger to fear, fuck it nigga, I'm here. As long as I breathe life, I will stand firm. And I will stand firm as long as I breathe life. And will remain a reflection of the hood. Reflection of the hood. Fried rice. I came from a hood apprentice in the relentless pursuit of business, ruining friendships to building bridges with niggas I never thought I'd live to witness. Now it's beef amongst indigenous, the hood's insidious. Niggas is playing with politics, getting niggas hit for lesser reasons than the God's intent. The river runs red, straight to the faucet. Ironic, we wash our hands with blood from blood often. Them street lights and stop signs adorned with mirrors and shrines. Mirrors another senseless crime. It should remind those of us left to shine. Instead it reinforces instinct to survive while at the same time thrive. And never giving up hope of jumping the fence long as we stay alive. Poverty stricken, socially.
Oh man. Welcome back. It's the homie Uncle Sonali. And welcome to Mr. Moriarty Room. If you're tuning in from Bigo, yeah, we're streaming, and I'm back. I got my engineers in the back, and guess what? This time I'm not alone. Now, if you tuned in to the other two streams I had, earlier this morning, I was doing the intro to the continuation to her seasons, the podcast Monster Squad, which is a special storytelling podcast that's going to be coming on like 10:30 a.m. Central Time Zone on Monday. And then we got Please Wait to Be Seated, the show inspired by conversations in the back of the house of restaurants. Because Lord knows what we be talking about back there. We get bored, and we have all kinds of conversations about everything. So the show is also meant to be funny. But in the same token, in this city of St. Louis, we got a lot of people that are involved in culinary arts. There's a lot of students. See, me, I went to college for social work. I got my degree, but I was a mentor at Youth Build, and there were a lot of students who wanted to be in culinary arts. So I'm thinking to myself, we got to do something for the youth. I got to do something for the younger generation to make a way for them, because the YNs be like, man, fuck you old heads. So, I got to lay down something for them. Excuse me. I got to do something for them. So that's pretty much what I'm doing for the city and people who are foodies. Because not only that, St. Louis has a rich culture in culinary arts. From toasted ravioli to thin crust pizza to chips to soda to gooey peanut butter cakes. We got it like that, for real. Pork steaks, all that type of stuff. So here's the case. Also, I got a list of chefs. I got a few chefs that's going to come in here, and we're going to cook for y'all. Not only are we going to be showing y'all how to make certain dishes, yes, we are. I'm going to show some of y'all how to use a knife, because you don't know how to use no knife. You don't. You don't know how to hold no knife. You don't know how to cut with speed. You can cook in your home. You can cook in your home, in your kitchen, but when they put the pressure on you on the line and you doing high volume, can you be fast? Can you be clean? Will the food look good, or will it look like, put that back. So, especially starting next week, at this time, at 1:30, I'll have the Please Wait to Be Seated podcast. But now, hold on, where is my daggone? Now, it's the Super Bowl type shows. How does it feel? The podcast about sex. I mean, I was wrestling with what this show was going to be about, because I was like, man, it just can't be about sex. There's a lot of podcasts about sex. How are you going to differentiate and stand out? I say, well, self, let's do some research. What is it about sex that people like? It feel good. Okay. But what about the weak points? What communication? I ain't gonna say it's a weak point for everybody because some people know how to communicate. But the benefit of that show is basically especially with 2025 and this generation, I think that we definitely need to talk about it more and what's going on because there's a lot of raunch in social media. We have foreplay for a reason, and I think that sex is just being explained from immature perspectives. People that really don't have no knowledge, don't know how to get it on, they don't know how to get it in because they don't listen. They don't understand that sex starts in the mind. Attention spans, they too small, they too short. You ain't getting it in. You ain't doing the foreplay. You ain't talking about it. And there's an awful lot of men and women, but I'm talking to the brothers out there that really don't understand. I'm going to say it. Consent. You got to ask. That's why it's communication. If you do it without asking if you do it without asking, then boy, your ass might just be in trouble. And somebody might be grabbing your ass in a place that you might end up. Okay? So, transparency in relationships, polygamy. We're going to talk about all of that. The size really matter, which is something that everybody wants to damn talk about. It's size. Because everybody wants their ass bigger. They want their titties bigger. Nobody in this world is satisfied with what they got. They want injections in their lips. They want injections in their ass. You know? Nobody is satisfied with how they look. Everybody got, even the men. The man is getting the BBLs and the tummy tucks and all of that. And looking in the mirror more than this date. He over here grabbing the mirror. You try to put your makeup on, he grab it. Bitch, get that over here. What you doing with this? Trying to be prettier than you. You like what you got? Okay. I stand corrected. But I'm not really speaking. See, that's why I'm doing this. Because that right there, that feedback. And then I had the idea of it being like a show for men to be able to really sit down and talk to women about sex and be mature about it. Who want to come up here? Y'all want to come up here when I'm actually going broadcast live? It's going to cost. It's going to cost. You're going to have to give me a bean. Don't be mean. This going to cost. Because y'all going to get up here, y'all going to be talking, and y'all going to be trying to take over my show. And I can't have that. I'm the boss up in this mother. And that's my... I'll be silly now, but yeah. So, once again, a quick recap. On Monday nights, 10:30, Central Time Zone, Uncle Sonali will narrate the podcast, Monster Squad, which is in continuation to the podcast Heard Seasons, the original storytelling podcast at mycityMymusic.com. Okay? And then we got Please Wait to Be Seated, which is probably going to be at like 1:30 p.m. And then we're going to have the sex podcast, which is right now. It'll probably be at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Tuesdays, 9 o'clock Monday, And then tomorrow night, what'd you say, Justin, 4:30? 4:30, we're going to have the Dreadlock Spidey podcast where we talk about all kind of popular topics. From hairlines to dusty-ass shoes to stank breath to fashion designer clothes. That's a knockoff. The cars, we talking about really popular stuff. I think, especially since I've had conversation with my some of my the younger generation, I'm gonna say the word the YNs. I think what I really want to do is talk about rap music, but rap in particular, and I want to talk about like the top 10, maybe the top 5 best rappers now, but like overall the top 10 best rappers, and we're gonna have a criteria. Cause there's levels to this. Y'all be like, you can't really put them together. They're in different lanes. To hell you can't. Cause there's degrees to this. Can they rap fast? Can they make albums by themselves? Can they do this? Can they do alley oops with other artists? Can they are they good at punching? Cause unbiasedly, I don't think that there's a rapper that can punch better than Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne is like the best punchline rapper. And I think Big Sean is like one of the best triple entendre rapper. I think that Twister is probably the fastest rapper who we can hear that has like the best music out there. And I think Eminem is definitely one of the best rappers, although he's not one of my favorite artists to listen to. It's just there's a criteria and a list, and I unbiasedly listen, and then I say who I think is better than others. You don't have to be the most lyrical rapper to sell a bunch of records or to stream a lot. Really, that's the formula. Make songs people want to stream. However, there are bar-heavy people that like listening to that, and if you make music that's lyrical, you bound to get some streams. But people like to listen to stuff that make a move. So Big Boogie probably gonna get more streams than somebody who don't do nothing but spit a bunch of lyrics like Logic. But Logic does have a big fan base. Anyway, this show was the sex podcast. It was supposed to have already started. It wasn't able to start. The host, Danielle Lauren, had some complications, so she wasn't able. One of the support hosts wasn't able to make it tonight. But yes, next Monday, I should have some guests here, and I have a few new topics to talk about. But trust me, I do have it all written down. Who the hell is you talking about? I'm reading these comments. Would y'all shut the hell up? If y'all ain't gonna be in here and stay focused on the show, get the hell out my room. I ain't trying to hear y'all argue right now. That's exactly why I ain't turned the panel on. That's exactly why the panel ain't up. Because y'all ain't gonna be able to act right and just talk. Shouts out to Bigo, by the way. Shouts out to Island Bay. Shouts out to Coconut. What family y'all in? If y'all want shout outs, go ahead and put it down. Mind my business. That's the name of your family, mind my business. What's the name of your family? Give me some shout outs real quick. You ain't got it. You ain't got it like that. So, if she want to call me daddy, she can call me daddy. That's a topic for the show. Pet names. How, why, and where did you get your first pet name? Island Bay, you go first. Shouts out to the people that joined my room on Bigo. Or Coconut, because Island Bay probably gonna have an attitude. Coconut, how did you get your pet name? Okay, it's gonna take y'all too long to answer. Anyway, that's gonna be definitely something that we talk about on the episode next Monday. Pet names, communicating, and sex. Do you like it when they call it from fruit? You got it from fruit. When? Go more in depth. Anyway. You got yours from fruit. Island Bay, how you get your name? Well, I think I know. You were Island Bay. Island comes before anybody. Anyway, we definitely gonna be on the grind for y'all, creating new content for y'all. Violation. Ooh, Island Bay, you need to watch your mouth. Definitely gonna be working on things. We know you from the island. Definitely gonna be having some hot content for y'all, especially next Monday. And tomorrow, tune in because it's gonna be lit in the studio as a whole. It's gonna be so many different podcasts. Oh, before I forget, man, it really pains me to say this, and this kind of is what got me in another mood. I'm gonna give a quick moment of silence for the homeboy Ra, our podcaster who I just found out he passed away. I want to say 2 weeks ago, and I just found out today. But the brother was a podcaster here, and his last podcast was Memorial Day, and he left and was planning on doing new things. I had just really started getting into his music. He had a really good show. He really did. He was always on a positive level, and dude could spit. Dude was creative. He could spit. So, for a round of applause for you, big dog. And truly, we're at loss in the city. Oh my God. He seemed like he was in perfect health and everything. So I don't know, man. Enjoy every moment. And the thing is, there were times he was here and I really wished I would have picked up the phone and recorded him freestyling or really doing something with him, and I didn't. And I was just telling one of the brothers, like the last week or two, I had like this really funny feeling. I felt good overall, but something was just pushing away at me. And lately, I think because of my maturity level and me just being more self-aware, I'm understanding my emotions. So I guess it was something telling me that, somebody had passed that you knew. But anyway it goes, I regret not using that little bit of time that I had with him and make the most out of that time. Life is just really short, so sometimes we gotta go to war. But if you ain't gotta go to war, don't burn bridges. Honestly, for real, bite your tongue and kill that ego. Cause a good situation is better than a bad one. You take your ass to sleep. I'm blowed. A good situation is better than a bad one. So mend ways with people and just be easy, be cool, be patient with people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people make you lose your patience because they think, I feel like that parent when we out in public, they think you won't take your belt off and whip their ass because all these people around. And that ain't true. Get your ass whooped. So anyway, audience, thank y'all definitely for tuning in. Tomorrow night, 4:30. Tomorrow, 4:30 Central Time, we're gonna be doing the Dreadlock Spidey podcast. I don't necessarily know what the topic will be, but tonight will probably be the only night that this show will be this short. All right, be anticipating at least a 45-minute show. It's just tonight is the introduction, and I wanted to fill y'all in on what's going on. Y'all got anything y'all want me to address though while I'm right here? Do you? Audience on Bigo? People in the back? If not, I'm finna get the heck up out of here because I got my hours for hosting and I ain't worried about the quota. I appreciate you. I love you. But one more recap. 10:30 a.m. Central Time. We got the Monster Squad podcast on Monday. All right? 10:30. MyCityMyMusic.com, or if you got Spotify, Deezer, we're on all platforms. So I'll give you the links, DM me, I'll give you the links. But 10:30 a.m., we got the Monster Squad podcast. I'm gonna say maybe 1:30, whatever time it comes on this Monday, the Please Wait to Be Seated podcast. That's pretty much what time it's gonna be on. Because those times are subject to change just due to certain complications. And then the third podcast on Monday is going to be How Does It Feel, which is at 9 o'clock. It's the sex podcast. All right? And tomorrow, Tuesday, 4:30 should be the time that the Dreadlock Spidey podcast comes on, where we're going to be talking about all kinds of popular topics, okay? And it's going to be jumping. So I suggest you just have whatever you have when you feel like you finna be entertained and just be ready. But thank y'all for joining. Thank you for the taps. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Cause it's finna be lit tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's a whole nother energy. A book is closing and a whole new book is opening. And I ain't finna. Nah, I love y'all for real though. I really do appreciate y'all. For real. Huh? I don't even know who the hell you are, Foreskin. With a name like that, I might keep you blocked. Oh. Oh. Now why you do that right now? Why you do that right now? Okay. Okay, on that note. The boy, can y'all shut the hell up back there? I've been hearing y'all all night. Damn. Just the talking. Just talking and talking. Thank you, sir. All right, now, I was just playing. I thought y'all was going to laugh at it. Thank this guy. Y'all are blowed. All right. Anyways, man, I'm finna get out of here for real now, fam. I got mad love for you. Keep tuning in. And I'm going to be going live tomorrow, too. I'm gonna get my time in in the studio. So if y'all got any songs y'all want to hear, DM me with that, and we gonna play them. But I'm finna get up out of this camp, yo. 100. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. Hasta mañana. Bon voyage. Adios, amigo and amigas. Bye bye. What we gonna play? Getting up out of here. Stingy. I'm gonna play Stingy.
Know what, baby? I need to tell you something, and it's something very important. You know, I want you to take this time out and just listen. Very close. You hear me? Listen. Can I have you for a minute? Don't get shy, cause my heart's in it when I say you got me strung out. I don't know and I can't call it, but whatever it is, you got it. No, babe, without a doubt, yeah. Never been the one to cling, and I don't like to be needed, but now I guess that's all changed. That's why I get mad at your folks, cause I don't want you to go. No, babe, I want you to stay.